This is your Unit 4, Week 4, Part 2 of your assessment. And the comprehension skill we've been working on is characters. And remember, characters are the people or animals in the story who can talk, move, and think. So I'm going to read you a story called A Canary Song. And I want you to have your listening ears on so you know the characters in the story. One night while Huey was trying to sleep, his new canary started singing in his cage. Cheep, cheep, cheep. Huey tossed and turned for almost an hour before he finally fell asleep. The next morning he asked his new pet, "Why did you keep me awake last night with your singing?" "It's cold in my cage at night," the canary said. "You have covers on your bed, and I have nothing to keep the chill out of my cage." That night, before Huey went to bed, he placed one of his dad's shirts over the canary's cage to keep the night air out. All was quiet for a short while, and then the canary started singing again. Cheep, cheep, cheep. "What's wrong?" Huey asked. "It's lonely in here," the canary said. "I'm used to having other birds in my cage to keep me company." The next day, Huey found a mirror and placed it inside the cage with the canary. "There," Huey said. "Now, when you feel lonely, just look into the mirror and you will see another bird in there with you." The canary thanked Huey for the mirror. He sat looking at himself for a long time. That night, Huey was almost asleep when the canary started singing again. Cheep, cheep, cheep. "What now?" Huey asked. "I miss my swing," the canary said. "I used to have a swinging perch to rock myself to sleep." Huey promised that he would go to the pet store the next day and buy a swinging perch for his pet canary. The next night, Huey placed the swinging perch in the cage. "Now, you can rock yourself to sleep," Huey said, "and maybe I can get some sleep." Huey lay in his bed for a while, waiting for the canary to sing. All was quiet, no singing. Huey rolled over. "Finally," he said, "a night of good sleep." Several minutes passed by. Huey rolled back over to his other side. He couldn't sleep. It was too quiet. "Canary bird?" Huey asked as he sat up in bed. "Yes," the canary said. "I can't sleep," Huey said. "Could you sing me a lullaby?" "I would love to," the canary said. The canary started singing a soft, sweet song. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Soon Huey was fast asleep.